Hello, my name is Lizette Zepeda, Economic Development Program Manager for the City of Antioch. The City of Antioch has created a small business grant program that will provide a one-time $5,000 grant to 60 small businesses in Antioch that have experienced adverse financial impacts due to the COVID-19 shelter in place. The City of Antioch and the Antioch Chamber of Commerce are working together to administer this grant. You do not have to pay the $5,000 grant back, and we encourage all businesses that meet the requirements to apply.
Hi, I'm Terry Ramus, Antioch Chamber of Commerce Board President. We want to let you know that you do not have to be a chamber member to apply for this grant, and chamber members will not receive priority. We recognize that these funds will not make up for all of the financial loss experienced by our business community, but we hope it will provide some relief. The City of Antioch's Small Business Grant Program is a one-time grant of $5,000 to small businesses that have experienced a significant financial impact due to COVID-19 shelter in place. The application period will be open for 12 days starting Monday, September 28th at 8 a.m. and ending on Friday, October 9th at 5 p.m. Late or incomplete applications will not be accepted. If you have questions about submitting the application, please email admin@antiochbusinessgrant.com. Paper copies of the application will be made available during business hours. Applicants must self-certify that the funds will only be used for expenses permitted under the program. It's important that recipients keep all receipts related to the use of funds. What can the grant be used for? The following are activities that the recipient businesses can use the grant funds for. They include safety expenses like protective equipment for employees and customers that enhances safety and protection. This can be a face mask or face shield or thermometers. Operational improvement expenses like equipment and/or furnishings needed to establish outdoor-indoor operations to meet industry safety COVID-19 guidelines for social distancing. Items for curbside service, outdoor seating, and operational expenses like business rent, mortgage payments, utility bills for the business, inventory, and marketing. Who can apply for the grant? Businesses that have a physical storefront location within the City of Antioch city limits. A business has to be in good standing with the City of Antioch. Have an active City of Antioch business license issued no later than January 1st, 2020. Has experienced sales down more than 25% from April to June 2020 compared to previous 3 months or same period in 2019. Additional eligibility includes a business that has between 1 and 25 employees as of March 1, 2020. Funding priority will be given to the following businesses: retail, restaurants, and personal service establishments. Funding priority will be given to these 3 types of businesses who have not received federal assistance, such as the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, or EIDL, or the Paycheck Protection Program, known as PPP. All of these requirements are also listed on the grant's website, which is antiochbusinessgrant.com. Examples of some businesses not eligible. Some of the businesses not eligible for this grant include businesses with more than 25 employees as of March 1st, 2020, lending, investment institutions, and insurance companies, businesses without a physical storefront out of the city limits, and nonprofit organizations. Additional examples of businesses not eligible are franchised businesses that are not independently owned and operated within the City of Antioch. Franchisees with more than 3 locations within the City of Antioch, businesses without a valid City of Antioch business license as of January 1st, 2020, and subcontractors under a primary business license, such as a salon, and lastly, home-based businesses. A more detailed list is available on the grant's website at antiochbusinessgrant.com. Before we get started on the application, there are a few documents you should have handy. employment identification number, or FEIN, or tax identification number, TIN. Your Antioch business license, completed IRS W-9, profit and loss statement for the 3 months ended June 2020, that would be April, May, and June, profit and loss statement for the 3 months ended March 2020, January, February, March, or profit and loss statement for April 2019, May 2019, and June 2019. The information used on this application is strictly used for the purpose of Antioch's Small Business Grant Program and will not be used anywhere else. You begin the application by entering your first name and last name, then your email address. The primary form of communication will be your email, so please provide us with an email address that you actively use. After entering your personal information, you will need to enter your business name as it's listed on your business license. You will need your employment identification number, FEIN, or tax identification number, TIN. This is issued by the state of California. Your business address, website, years active in the city of Antioch, and business category. Priority will be given to retail, restaurant, and personal service establishment, specifically hair salon, barbershop, nail salon, spa, fitness studios. Your business needs to operate out of a physical commercial location in Antioch. One of the requirements is that your City of Antioch business license was issued no later than January 1st, 2020. You want to enter the number of employees that were employed by your business as of March 1st, 2020. The next questions are related to COVID-19 business impacts. If your business received an economic injury disaster loan, known as an EIDL, Payment Protection Program, known as PPP, and if your business is currently closed due to the shelter-in-place order, you want to answer yes or no. The next two have a section to write and tell your story. The first question asks to provide a brief narrative of the impact COVID-19 has had on your business: lost revenue, closure, suspended operations, reduced employee compensation, laying off employees, etc. And secondly, describe how you would use the Small Business Grant Program funding if you were to receive the grant. Feel free to write as much as possible to understand your situation. Other information includes your business minority-owned status if you are a business that is woman-owned. Uploading files accepted as a PDF format and no larger than 2.7 megabytes. In this section, you want to upload your City of Antioch business license, IRS Form W-9. We have provided the link to the form if you do not have one. Your monthly financial records, these are profit loss statements for the 3 months ending in June 2020. So they will be April 2020, May 2020, and June 2020. The next upload requests monthly financial records, profit loss statement for the previous 3-month period ending in March 2020. So they will be January 2020, February 2020, March 2020, or monthly financial records. Again, profit and loss statement for the same period ending June 2019, April 19, May 19, June 19. The City of Antioch and the Antioch Chamber of Commerce may request additional documents if necessary to verify that your business meets the program eligibility requirements. Once your application is received, you will get an email reply from the grant program with confirmation of receipt completed. Please keep this email for your records. This does not mean that you were awarded the grant. This is just a confirmation email. If you have questions before or after submitting the application, we have created an inbox. Please email admin@antiochbusinessgrant.com. Announcements will be made to grantees via email. If the number of applicants exceeds available funding, a lottery will be conducted. The website has a timeline button that narrates important program dates to follow. It is important to note that if awarded a grant, the City of Antioch requires recipients to keep all receipts related to the use of the funds. Thank you for being part of our business community. We hope this grant helps you succeed and grow in Antioch.